Yo guys, and welcome back towards this new stream here on the channel. And on today's stream I will be talking about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is right now coming down, and it is coming down significantly. We've been seeing a drop over an approximately 3.5% in the past 3 hours, and I need to discuss this market right now. Well, you guys out there, the levels that we're currently are looking at to be trading, the levels that we're currently looking at to be buying it, and also the levels we're currently just looking at to open, of course, a potential new trade on. I have been looking at lower targets on the market. I've been warning you guys. I've been seeing this market structure really coming over a little bit. And I'm going to also talk a little bit about the... I will be talking about the... let me say it right. Yeah, the stock market. Because they're also looking a little bit tricky right now. And that could be, of course, having a bearish cascading effect basically to Bitcoin. So I definitely need to be talking about that right now here. I will be trying to be potentially as well open a new trade live on this stream. If you guys do like these live trades, make sure to smash up that like button right now here. But yeah, it's going to be definitely a very interesting one to be talking about today. So, let me, of course, set up everything because I went live very, very quickly. But let me set up everything and let me talk about these very important levels. So, currently what we can see is that the 1 hour time frame on Bitcoin, of course, formed this rising wedge. We formed this rising wedge. We broke down into the rising wedge. And actually, like you can see over here, we got this perfect rejection. Then we retested the support on the lower side. We moved up a little bit here. And right now, we're breaking below the very important support, right? This is a very important level. And this currently, what we're seeing, this red candle right here is a very bearish candle. Why is this a bearish candle? It's because, first of all, we're right now once again forming that lower high. But together with that, we're breaking this trend. We were holding up the range low, and right now we're failing to hold on towards this purple box right here. And that is why we're probably going to go down a little bit more. And that is probably the reason why we're probably going to fall down a little bit more. I have been talking as well clearly about the CME gap last weekend, right? So I've been talking about the CME gap. Sunday, Monday, this morning, we opened below the CME gap. So what did happen afterwards? Boom, we went up. We filled up the CME gap. CME gap got filled. What are we going to do next? That's going to be the question, right? So over the course of the weekend, we made a very good prediction about what is going to be happening. Either Bitcoin is going to trade on this level on the Sunday evening, or it is going to be trading on it right now. And currently it's trading on this level, right? So that is, of course, nothing to do with what we're currently seeing, because the reason we're currently coming down is purely due to the S&P 500 having a significant rejection, right? So I've been warning you guys as well, and I've been talking about this level. S&P 500 is currently trading on pretty tricky stages in the market, right? So we can clearly see every single time we found support, that level flips into resistance afterwards. So as well here, support flips into resistance. Support flips into resistance. It happens every single time, and we're just currently taking the stairs down on this market. And the question is, when can we be breaking this trend right now? That is going to be the big question we want to be answering, right? So far, we have not been breaking this downtrend over here on the S&P 500. And like we do know, the S&P 500 and Bitcoin are just highly correlated with each other. And if we were looking at those lower time frames, the S&P 500 right here, boom, right? You can see this over here. Higher high getting front of the market, lower high on the RSI, boom. We are coming down with a bearish divergence. One thing that is actually pretty positive to see on the market right now here is this one, is the oil index. The US oil price has been in a significant downtrend, like you can see, and once again, this hourly candle, boom, coming down again. Why is this so important? Because as soon as oil comes down in valuation, guys, it will bring down inflation. And of course, if we do know, if inflation or the CPI reports are going to come down, it basically means that the Federal Reserve is going to be a little bit less hawkish. So it is going to be important to see this chart, the US oil, we want to be seeing this chart drop. So this candle is, of course, beautiful. If this chart indeed does drop, we are probably going to see the Federal Reserve being a little bit less hawkish, and they can see that their demand destruction is currently working. So they will be probably not hike the next time, once again, 75 basis points, right? Maybe only 25 or 50. So important to look at the US oil as well. But like you can see, US oil is trading in a downtrend, and boom, previous support, boom, flipping into resistance. So this could be still a positive catalyst in the larger timeframes in the market. Only want to be looking about what we're currently doing, right? And on Bitcoin, if we're just purely analyzing the charts, losing this approximately 21k level could be, of course, having a very bad effect on the markets. And what are the levels that we're going to look for right now? Of course, we're going to be looking at this range over here. We're currently trading on it, actually. And let me remove this barrier, boom, like this. And let me place up this horizontal right here, right? So I am actually going to be looking at this purple line over here. Why? This is basically the previous... well, why is it so sticky? I have to disable this. So I will be basically look at this level over here. We're currently already bounced from it. If we fell below it, yeah, it's going to be even worse for the markets. But in fact, if we're going to look at the rising wedge, what is the price target of a rising wedge, right? Rising wedge has got a price target of the beginning point of his wedge. And the beginning point of the wedge is going to be the 19.8k. So it doesn't mean that Bitcoin is going to fall down to 19.8k again. I don't know. We can see. We just have to wait, right? I am currently not in a position. I'm also not in a hurry to open a position, but I'm also not in a long anymore. And I'm also not in a short. So I am currently basically standing on the sidelines with my trades. And I'm just waiting till I can either see Bitcoin losing an important level of support so I can go open a short position, or the other way around. Currently, I'm still waiting to see what I'm going to be doing with this market right now, what kind of trade it will be opening. I currently have my account prepared to be opening some live trades with you guys out there, because yes, guys, I set up my account here on BitGet as well, and I will be trying to take some live trades with you guys out there on the market. So if we're going to have any possibilities to be opening a live trade here on this video, on this live stream, I will be definitely do so. More importantly, what I'm still looking for on the daily time frame, guys, is this. Look at this. I will remove the drawing, but this volume, like you can see right here. So we form very high volume, and every single day we're basically forming lower volume. What are we seeing? We're seeing a significant decreasement in volume on the daily time frame. What is this suggesting? What is this telling? What is the story we're currently reading, right? Excuse me. This basically tells us there's going to be massive volatility that is going to come towards us. And whether this is going to be today or tomorrow, I guess we have to wait and see. But we're currently clearly seeing, of course, we're currently forming a bearish divergence on the daily time frame. So the daily time frame is forming still a lower high on the market. And of course, yesterday we got a confirmation of the bearish divergence. And we're currently seeing, of course, a significant higher low getting formed on the RSI. This is not a thing I would like to see, right? But in fact, we are forming a significant bearish divergence on the market right now. Of course, I would like to see the markets come up again from here on, but it is just not looking that bright. And that's why I'm currently not in a long position or short. And guys, it doesn't mean that I'm right now seeing, of course, something bearish in the chart that I'm going to sell off all my Bitcoin. No, that is not the way how you should do it. It's also not the way how you should be how you should take this. But I'm still buying more Bitcoin on my spot position every single day. I don't care if I buy it on 21k or on 20k or even on 17k. I don't care. I'm dollar cost averaging. This is the region where you should dollar cost average, in my opinion. However, from a trading perspective, I'm still waiting. I am still waiting for a potential lower low in the market for Bitcoin, and then we're forming that boom, bullish divergence on the RSI, and then we can start to be moving up and really call, okay, the bottom is 100% in right now, right? That's a thing I would like to be seeing. More importantly as well, what we could be looking at is like, yeah, I told you, the RSI, the volume, it's coming down significantly. It's basically suggesting and telling us, okay, there's a very big move around the corner. Volume is creeping down here. We're seeing also on the 4 hourly time frame, oh, bam, we are going sideways, right? So we've been basically, if you remove all the drawings, you can clearly see, okay, what is Bitcoin doing actually? It's squeezing the price action in. I mean, we broke some very important support levels, like you can see over this one. This was a very important support level to look at. We unfortunately broke below this support level, like you can see. Boom, we broke below it. But yeah, there are some things that are still intact, right? You could be, of course, also argue, okay, is this the new resistance line where we should be looking at? Yeah, we could definitely talk about that. But right now, we just have to wait and see what the market is exactly going to be looking like right now, because the market is looking to be turning over right now, because also on the 4 hourly time frame, the RSI has been stagnating a little bit here. We've not seen that significant pushback up here. We've been breaking the important support line. There are just many things I'm currently worried about in this market, that we're potentially going to see new lower lows getting formed here, right? So if we're going to go up, I would definitely benefit from it, because I've got a major spot position open, of course, already. But in terms of trades, I'm going to be careful right now with looking at longs right here. I'm not going to try to catch another low in the market. Of course, levels where we could be looking at for some potential immediate short-term bounces, in my opinion, is going to be definitely that 19.8k region towards $20,000, right? That's going to be an important level to hold on towards. You can clearly see we've been bouncing from this level several times before. Are we going to touch it another time? Could be definitely true. So, of course, the major resistance to still break on this range is, for me, in my opinion, the 22.8k. I will not be extremely bullish on the larger time frames as long as we're not breaking above this region right here. If we break above this region on the top side, I will be, of course, be extremely bullish. However, on the imminent short term, we're just having a turnover getting formed, and this could be, of course, become a little bit more bearish on the imminent short term. But I will be liking to be opening a trade right now live on this stream with you guys out there. And personally, I think that it could be a very interesting stream, and that we could be a significant correction maybe live on today's stream, guys. And I will be trying to catch a little bit of a long position, maybe on the 19.8k, catching some longs over there. Or maybe we're already going to be bouncing from here, but I don't expect. Maybe a short-term bounce getting formed from here on. And then if we're going to come up, guys, because right now we close this 1 hour candle. And I'm going to actually set up a trade with you guys out there right now. If you guys would like me to do that, let me know. But of course, please don't say, oh, Rover, why do you short the market, but why are you still bullish? Or why do you short the market and a day later you have a long open? Because I trade the market, guys. I'm not doing something else with it, you know. I trade the market, so I trade long and short every single day. I open more than 10 trades a day usually, so it can be definitely like very different. I could be in longs and shorts every single time, you know. So people sometimes don't understand it, that you can short and long the market to make profit. But I right now see something very important, and I do see a very good opportunity, because I'm going to be setting up a shorting position on the $21,000 because let's say Bitcoin is going to have a little bit of a bounce over here back towards the upside. I want to be opening a shorting position on this previous support right here, right? I want to be shorting previous support, and I want to be shorting it as resistance, right? So that is what I'm currently going to do. The setup where I'm basically going to be looking at is going to be this. And guys, I am very transparent on the internet. I show my wins, I show my losses. I will be using a very tight stop loss of 1.4% approximately, 1.4%, and I will be trading it all the way down to 19.8k, 20k basically. So I'm going to be entering on 21k, I'm going to exit on 21.3k, I'm going to take profits on $20,000. As simple as that. And first of all, guys, if anyone is interested in trading, by the way, go to the link description. I'm going to take this on BitGet. You can see over here. If you sign up on BitGet, you will get free $50 if you sign up right now with this link in the description and deposit $50. And also you get no fees. You pay 0% fees for the coming 14 days. And how it works is basically that you're going to get your fees paid back on your exchange. But like you can see, Bitcoin is dropping up very significantly right now, even further on of this level. But still, I'm going to set up my levels. If I don't get filled up, I'm going to be definitely all right here anyways. Limit order, boom. I'm going to look at the 21k. I'm going to be opening with approximately this money. Boom. Let me see if I can, take profit, set up, stop losses on the 21,350. And take profit is going to be 19,900. Boom. So, I'm going to be opening a shorting position with 3.5 Bitcoin. Boom. Yeah, like this. So, hopefully I could, take profit failed. Oh, wait. Did I set it up incorrectly? No, I didn't. Oh wait, my take profit was incorrectly. I said 990k. I wish it was true. 190k. I wish it was true. So I set up my order here, open short order on 21k. Guys, if you're interested in follow me exactly with my trades, make sure to use the same exchange, because then you are going to be having the same liquidity basically and the same order book. So if you want to be trading with me, join my trades live on my streams. You can of course right now go to BitGet in the link description where you can trade over there as well. So Bitcoin is falling up significantly. I truly hope still we can potentially get filled up on this order. I do know there's a very big possibility that we're not going to get filled up. But guys, trading is also significant. Like a big part of trading is just patient, right? So be a little bit more patient. Don't rush into all your trades. But what I'm going to do is just take it very slow. And if I don't get filled up, I will be definitely right. If we're going to right now significantly drop further on down, I'm going to cancel my trades. I don't care if I miss a trade opportunity, because there are many opportunities that are going to still come in the future here, right? So, let's see what we're going to be doing here. I truly hope I can get filled on this very strong support region, and hopefully we can test it as resistance, and boom, then make the next leg down here. Because if we're going to make a sharp leg down, guys, then I think we can even form a lower low. And I'm not going to look at longs then right here if we're going to make a sharp leg down here, because sharp legs down, guys, you don't always want to be catching that falling knife, right? So then I'm going to be waiting till we're seeing some possibilities, and probably what my strategy is going to be, if Bitcoin is going to be falling below the 19k, once again, guys, you know what I'm going to be doing? I'm going to dollar cost average in towards a long position. So I'm going to start entering longs from 19k with only 5x leverage first, right? 19k, 18k, 17k, 16k, boom. I'm going to dollar cost average in towards my trade. And of course, the lower we go, the higher I make my leverage, etc. And the more quantity I also add. But once again, guys, if this happens live on today's stream, I can show you guys what I'm exactly doing. So I truly hope, and it's going to be happening live today. But I also, on one side, really hope we're going to get filled up here on the top side before potentially moving down. So let's see what is going to be playing out. Bitcoin is getting recovered ever so slightly here on the imminent short term. And hopefully we could get that leg up, right? So let me set up also Boom, this is the 21k. This is basically the level that we're going to enter at. Boom, this is going to be the level we're going to look at. So hopefully we could see some potential upside getting formed. And let me read the chat as well here. Rove, what do you think about the 20k, 20.5k? Yeah, 20.5k. Let me quickly check it up on the 1 hour actually. 20.5k is it's a let me check the 4 hour actually. So the 20.5k, yeah, I don't really see super significant amount of levels that I want to be looking for in that region actually. But yeah, for me, what I'm going to do, I'm not going to be looking for longs right now because we're having a clear turnover of the trend right here. And like what I'm also keeping in consideration right now is like the S&P 500, right? So S&P is actually recovering right now on this 1 hour time frame. Well, Bitcoin is having a big struggle, right? Like you can see, Bitcoin having big struggles with recovering, but the S&P 500 is coming up ever so slightly right now. It basically shows you how much weakness there currently is in the cryptocurrency industry, right? So it is hard to be looking at significant longs. I am still bullish, right? If we're going to come up, it will be amazing. But I'm still bullish for Bitcoin long term for sure. Only in the short term, we just have to be adapting our strategy sometimes a little bit, right? Some more things I want to be pointing out actually on this stream here, guys. Before going in towards that, smash up the like button. It will be highly appreciated. And as well, for everyone who just tuned in towards the channel and hasn't subscribed yet, make sure to go towards the link in the description, not link in the description, but go towards the description and smash up the subscribe button. It will be absolutely amazing. We're basically doing daily TA on the channel every single day out there, and also we're doing these live streams if we do have a trading opportunity, what we discussed in our video, right? So make sure to subscribe to the channel and press on the bell notification. It will be absolutely amazing. But guys, this is one of my most craziest finds I currently have in the market. This is one crazy fractal. No, I mean, I don't even call it a fractal. This is a crazy find in the market, guys. The chart above is basically the chart that tells us the Bitcoin US dollar value divided by the gold valuation, and the chart below is basically the Bitcoin chart, right? They are in the same time frame right now, and like you can see, the gold valuation against Bitcoin has been always trading in a downtrend, and every single time it touches this trend line, right? Every single time it touches the trend line, boom, it indicates a buying opportunity. As well over here, back in 2020, boom, we touched it, buying opportunity. And oh, I can tell you there's something happening. Bitcoin, its valuation against gold is once again touching this trend line. This is a crazy opportunity. It's probably not going to last forever. And actually, this chart is inverted on the top side. So if I do it the other way around, guys, it maybe makes more sense here. It's the Bitcoin price, and it's in a clear uptrend against gold, right? So that is what currently is happening. Bitcoin is always trading in an uptrend against gold, and it's currently testing that uptrend. Crazy uptrend. You do not want to be missing that. I want to be pointing that out here because many people don't understand how big like Bitcoin is right now in the bigger picture right now. Yeah, on the imminent short term, we can come down, you know. I mean, Bitcoin can come down to 17K right now, but still this larger time frame play would be still intact, right? So that is a very important thing to know right now. More importantly as well, for everyone who just tuned in, we still have a daily bearish divergence on Bitcoin, and it actually did got confirmed. So we could be, of course, in for some more bearish days, and potentially this week is not going to be looking so good for Bitcoin. So if you just tuned in, I am also currently looking for a shorting position. I am going to be taking a straight line for you guys out on the channel. I already set up my limit orders. Go back a little bit into the stream if you want to be checking that. I'm currently taking this trade on BitGet, and if you want to be trading there as well, or if you want to be joining me with any of these live trades, I'm probably going to use this exchange for the majority of my live trades because I currently can't access Bybit Live. I don't know why. It's a little bit of an issue I currently have with the exchange. So if I'm going to do a live trade, I'm probably going to do it over here. And if you want to join me with my exact trades, make sure to use the same exchange because we have the same order book. And this exchange is literally giving you 0% trading fees for the upcoming 14 days. They're basically giving you your money back in their own coin. You're going to get that rewarded in your accounts after 14 days. So yeah, pretty amazing. Up to $500 by the way. And you only get, that's it. That's pretty amazing actually. Looking at some more charts actually. This weekly time frame, of course, on Bitcoin. Weekly time frame. Historically speaking, let me remove the 200 weekly moving average, right? Historically speaking, if we're trading, and let me go to this chart, remove all my drawings. Let me not remove my drawings. Let me just hide my drawings actually. Can I hide all drawings? Can I do that? I think I can do that, right? I forgot. Where do I do that? Oh, here. Boom. So, what I want to be talking about, basically, always once we're trading below the 1,000 daily moving average, it indicates an insane buying opportunity. Oh, ships. I have to press this. So every single time we're trading below the 1,000 daily moving average, continue over here. This is goodbye. 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 Once again, I do think it's a good buy right now. Once again, guys, I'm going to be pointing this out. I think it's a good buy in the market right now. I do know. I am currently expecting the market is going to fall down a little bit more, but I think on the bigger picture, it doesn't make sense to be not be buying Bitcoin right now, in my opinion. Of course, what I'm doing with I'm currently trading. You know why I'm trading? You know why I'm trading short? Also because I want to be hedging against my positions. That's why I sometimes take some shorts right now. But also, I am trading this market to be eventually buying more Bitcoin, right? So my ultimate goal is buying more Bitcoin, and that's also what I'm trying to do with my trades. I'm trying to be making winning trades. Of course, you can literally, with my trading strategy I use, guys, and I will be explaining my strategy anytime soon, guys. I'm going to be explaining one of my trading strategies. I use multiple strategies anytime soon on my channel. Probably the video is going to come out tomorrow. I already recorded my video, but my editor is currently working on it. So it's a very cool video where I explain basically my trading strategy, how I do trade on this market, and what kind of strategies I use. If you're looking forward towards that as well, subscribe to the channel, press up the bell notification. It's a little bit kind of a different video I do on the channel because normally I do daily TA, but I'm also trying to show you guys really what kind of strategy I'm using. And it's only one of my multiple strategies I'm using right now, so I can definitely do more of those videos. But yeah, pretty crazy what kind of day trade strategy I'm currently using. It's not necessarily an indicator whatsoever. It's just a very good strategy. You have to watch that video. That's going to come out tomorrow, or yeah, most likely tomorrow, but maybe the day after. But it is going to come out within 2 days, within 48 hours. Pretty crazy. I'm looking forward towards that video. Right now, Bitcoin is falling down even more. Well, the S&P is also getting rejected a little bit, right? So Bitcoin having a very hard time. I truly hope still we can get filled up here. But yeah, on the bigger picture, guys, I'm trading to make more money, and I'm going to show my strategies as well with you guys out there on the channel. I'm already, on my live streams, I try to show a little bit of my strategy, what I'm looking for. There are certain things, certain criteria you're looking for in your trade, and it's a very good one. It's a very good one because we have that first of all, confirmation of a lower high in the market. Second of all, we tested this support level not only 2 but 3 times, and after the third time we break below it, so it's going to flip into resistance. So that is why I'm currently looking for a short over here. So I'm still waiting, and potentially I'm not going to get filled up, but I'm definitely all right. Or maybe I'm going to get filled up in 4 or 5 hours from now on. I will be definitely all right. I'm going to be just casually wait to see how it's going to be playing out. Also, that rising wedge breakdown. I mean, trading patterns, if you're seeing a breakdown of a massive pattern, is always nice to be trading on, right? So many interesting things we're currently having, but on the bigger picture, guys, I may be shorting the market right now a little bit. It doesn't mean that I'm bearish. I'm still accumulating more Bitcoin because I am loading up on my longer term positions right now. WSOT started right now. No, guys. Oh yes, did it start? I mean, wait, let me check out because it's not loading, right? Because if I press refresh, it's not loading. So I can't access it. Let me check it out. But guys, if WSOT already started, I trade on Bybit as well, but I will only show my trades on Bybit probably in my videos. So yeah, WSOT is going to be very interesting. I will also share my trades in my Telegram group, of course, what I'm going to be doing. Of course, make sure to look for some trades yourself as well. And that's why I'm also going to release my strategy videos so I can explain to you guys what kind of strategy I'm using. But WSOT is an extremely cool trading competition. You can still join for another 3 days if I said correctly. It's the highest link in the description. Make sure to join it. It's like an $8 million prize pool. It's crazy. One of the largest cryptocurrency trading competitions out there. It's absolutely mental what they're doing right there. More importantly, some other things I want to be pointing out here. Yeah, you can see the updates. Interest rate hike. Pretty interesting to see. More importantly, guys, we just saw a new all-time high. And let me tell you guys about where we saw a new all-time high. We saw a new all-time high in Bitcoin exchange outflow. Crazy. The biggest and largest outflow ever since from an exchange has happened yesterday on the market. So on-chain speaking, the network is stronger than ever before. The network is growing in a pace never seen like this before as well. But basically, guys, why are we having these massive outflows? I've got a very good explanation. Because these companies like Celsius, they're not if your coins are on an exchange or if your coins are locked up somewhere on a third party, it's not your coins. It's not your Bitcoin if it's not your key, right? So make sure that you're holding your Bitcoin not on an exchange. I don't think it's smart to hold your Bitcoin anywhere. If you want to hodl your Bitcoin, hold them on a ledger. If you want to be trading your Bitcoin, have it on an exchange. That's the only way. So if you're trading, you have it on an exchange. Otherwise, have it on a decentralized wallet. Use Trust Wallet on your phone. Very good. Or let's say use a ledger. Also, if you want to be getting a ledger, you can find it in the link description. I use Nano Ledger X. Perfect ledger. I would recommend, I don't know what kind of position you have. Just use multiple ledgers. Place them all over the world, and yeah, you're going to be all right anyway. Of course, you know, the only stupid thing here is that, yeah, sometimes it's hard to withdraw your Bitcoins from it, but it should supposed to be hard to get your Bitcoins off your ledger, because then it's also hard for the criminals to get it off, right? So I'm not going to talk about where I'm storing it or whatsoever, but please use a ledger, and of course we can clearly see the trend is getting started. Many Bitcoin are getting outflowing from exchanges, and of course, historically speaking, if a Bitcoin goes out on an exchange, it means that they're at least going to be staying there for another 1 to 2 years, at least, because 83% of all the Bitcoins that went out of an exchange has always become a 1+ year holder. So it's a very high certainty that the people that are currently withdrawing their Bitcoins are going to hold it for a longer period of time, and that is basically, once again, suggesting, okay, how much more downside is it going to be, right? How much more drawdown is there going to come on this market? Probably not that much, right? So that's going to be absolutely epic, actually, to see what is going to come. Me too. Nano Ledger X, yeah, amazing. I bought Tether yesterday. That's why we dump. Don't worry. I feel so terrible. And I've been clearly pointing my word out, guys. What I'm doing, I am not buying altcoins. I'm not buying altcoins right now. Only a handful of altcoins I am buying, but still, I've not been buying them for actually the recent days. I would like to get some more BNB once again here. I've not done my accumulation for today yet, but I will once again after the stream probably start to be looking for some good buys again. Probably going to load up a little bit on BNB and FTX once again, and Bitcoin mainly. So almost every single day, 80% goes into Bitcoin, and the other 20% into sometimes BNB or FTX token or Chainlink or Cardano. But very, very, very careful with altcoins right now, guys. I don't recommend to DCA into altcoins yet. I personally think it's not the best time to be DCAing into altcoins yet. I think there's more drawdown to come, and be very careful with what kind of altcoins you buy. Like altcoins outside of the top 40, guys, I personally think that the coins that are right now in the top 50, right? So all the coins that are currently in the top 50, in 2 or 3 years from now on, only maybe 15 or 20% of all those tokens will be still in the top 50. I can guarantee you that. It's going to be happening. It's going to be happening. Many of these coins are going to disappear. I personally think Tron is going to disappear. I truly hope it. Because Tron they are working on a new Ponzi, right? The new Ponzi project, USDD. Because USDD, guys, it's linked up on Tron, and they've got, of course, a very high collateral, currently 300%. But if it grows too quickly, it's going to come down again. But it's also depegged. But more importantly, guys, you know why you should stay away from this? Go to the website of USDD. And what are we seeing here? And also, I think it was CoffeeZilla who pointed it out here on Twitter. Like, the USDD treasury got bought up by Tron. You know, 80 or 95% of all the market cap from USDD is coming from Tron. So, yeah, I think Justin's son is trying to get rid of his Tron and trying to dump on you guys. So be careful. Be very careful with USDD and Tron. I don't think are very sustainable investments. But yeah, you can get currently 40%. Collateral ratio 320%. So yeah, that's of course high. But as soon as they're going to increase once again and going to become bigger, they're going to screw up again. But yeah, they got 30% APY plus. You know, guys, this should be a very big warning sign. If you can generate more than 30% APY in a coin, on a stable coin especially, or in any coin above 30% APY, get rid of it. Don't buy it. Don't buy it. Stay away from it. USDD is absolutely terrible, and I don't recommend for anyone holding their stables in this, and for anyone to hunt APYs, please don't do it. I just think you're going to lose your money with Terra, and like it's just the same all over again. And it seems like no one learned from the mistakes Luna made. And also, guys, Anonymous is currently hunting down Do Kwon. Pretty interesting. You know, emerging developments. You're saying Tron is not dumping though. You know, many people just focus on the short term, or like, oh, but Tron is holding up so well. You know, that's what I said. That's why I see everyone saying, you know, because Tron is holding up actually pretty well, right? Year to date, Tron is doing an amazing job. Like, the charts are looking amazing. It's looking absolutely amazing indeed. It's coming up again. It's holding up way better against Bitcoin. Let me go to the right chart, like Tron compared to Bitcoin, right? TRX BTC. So Tron compared to Bitcoin has been performing very well. Like it has been doing very, very well. It has been increasing its value against Bitcoin. But still, like Terra Luna has also performed very good. Let's go to Luna. Like let me give you an example. Luna performed very well against Bitcoin until it doesn't. It performs very well until it doesn't. Please do know that. Terra Luna, everyone was a big fan of it because it worked so well and it was only going up and up and up until it doesn't. And it's the same for Tron. It's literally the same for Tron. So be careful. Of course, it's not an algorithmic stablecoin. You can't directly compare it. And I know for sure it's probably not going to happen, this kind of a crash to Tron. Probably not. Probably not. But with the stablecoin, it's just not, like, it goes up until it doesn't, guys. And I personally think Tron right now, first of all, you're buying into a significant uptrend. You're buying into towards an exponential rally. It is not worth it. It's not worth to follow the hype. And yeah, I mean, if you follow the hype over here, how down are you? You're significantly down. How down are you from here? You're still down in approximately 60%. Or was it 75, 65%? You know, it goes always right until it doesn't, right? So please be very careful. It's not smart. But you can get 30% plus APY. And it's terrible. You know it's a Ponzi if you see this, right? You know it's a Ponzi if you see this. So please be very careful for that. Do you think Tron will crash sometime? I don't necessarily think it will crash as hard as Luna. But like what currently is happening, and big shout out to CopyZilla because I got this information from him, from his Twitter and from his video, is because that currently all the collateralized is getting bought by Tron. So basically what Justin Sun is doing, the CEO of Tron, he's saying, oh, everyone, there's so much demand for stablecoins, blah, blah, blah. But he literally put 85% of the money in. And at the same time, he's withdrawing the USDC for USD Tether, right? Boom. He's getting money. It's like this is a multi-billion-dollar fraud. He's literally committing a multi-billion-dollar fraud. And it's going to once again fail. And you can see already all around the internet, people are talking about it, discussing about it, how shit it is and what kind of bad things he's doing. So please don't support a billion-dollar fraud, you know? Don't support Justin Sun to make even more money, to make billions of you. So I just like there's so many other coins out there on the market, guys. And why doesn't it necessarily have to be Tron or USDD, right? Stay away from it. It's just, of course, you can do whatever you want. It's your money, your decision, right? But I'm only going to give you guys my opinion on the scenario and my opinion, like my view on what we're currently seeing in the market. And I'm just not going to be a big fan of Tron right now. I'm using the network, the TRX. I use the Tether Tron network. It's pretty good, pretty fast, you know, pretty good. That I'm not buying Tron or whatsoever, you know. Justin Sun is mates with CZ. Yeah, it depends what you call mates, you know. Depends what you call mates. Of course, they know each other. They're working in the same space. I have a long position in Bitcoin. Should I hold it? Depending, what's your entry? What's your leverage? Tell me all your information. I personally think there's going to be a little bit of bounce here. So yeah, depending what your entry is. Like, is your entry 19k or something? Yeah, maybe I would open it. And of course, I can't give you any financial advice or whatsoever. So start your short USDD. I mean, I shouldn't short a stable coin. It's like hard, but yeah, I mean, it's a very hard bet you have to be putting up there. And you maybe have to hold it over for maybe 6 months or 8 months, you know, before it's going to collapse. Or maybe 2 months, maybe 2 weeks. We don't know. Could take a while. These kinds of things, right? So the people that have been calling for the Luna crash has been calling for the crash for over, 3 or 4 months. And after 4 months, they were right. And for 4 months straight, they were getting called ridiculous, stupid, blah, 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 you know? You said you started longing till the 22.8k, but it never happens, and you didn't talk about your loss. Like, then you have to be following me on my Telegram group, because guys, indeed, I was looking at long positions to the 22.8k, and many people don't. I mean, if you follow me on my trades, make sure to follow me on my socials, especially my Telegram group, because there I share more details about my trades. I right away sold after the day I entered, or like on the same day, I put my stop loss above entry. So if the market is going to come down, I'm going to exit at my in a little bit of profit, right? Because I basically was willing to take zero risk. Because I got entered, the market went up, boom, boom, boom. It was approximately over here, I think. Yeah, the breakout, I got entered over here, the market went up, boom, went down, I got stopped out. And then, of course, I've been waiting on the sidelines, still on the sidelines, and currently I'm seeing a turnover of the trend. So, yeah, if you want to be staying up to date by my trades, what I open here on my YouTube channel, or what I open on my Telegram group, you just have to stay very put all your notifications enabled, because yeah, that is why it is so hard to be a YouTuber that shows all his trades, because yeah, I open like many trades, guys, and yeah, sometimes I make winning trades, sometimes I make losing trades, but literally in the past, what is it, 6 or 7 trades, all my losing trades has been only getting exited at entry. Literally, that's my losses in the past 7 trades, and I've made some very decent profits as well here. And right now I'm just waiting for a potential next trade, and actually I've been waiting over the course of the weekend. I've not traded at all, and guys, I informed you guys, if you were following me, beautifully over the course of the weekend, like a very good information. We were talking about not to FOMO into this pump. Many people were FOMOing into this pump. I said, guys, remember, it's probably going to come down to the average price here of 21.2K, and it did. So, yeah, very good one. And also on the lower side, we informed you guys it's probably going to come back up in the morning of Monday, and it did, you know? So, please stay focused. Rover, Red Bull have insane pace. Yeah, guys, it's crazy. Hopefully, I mean, I don't think so. I think Ferrari got better pace, but actually, like, Red Bull has been a little bit more consistent in the last 6 races. Hey Rover, we can't comment on your Telegram post. What do you mean? Can you change the settings to comment on your Telegram post? Is that possible? I will check after stream. Are you able? But like, I don't want that. I'm only going to be able to chat in the group, because otherwise, it's going to be very chaotic and people can't follow my calls. So if everyone's going to be able to talk in the group as well, it's going to be very annoying. You know, it's going to be there's going to be a lot of stuff going over it, you know? So, yeah, I will check that out. But maybe I will make a separate group for, like, a chat group for everyone out there. Like a trading mastermind or something, you know? A trading mastermind group where everyone who's trading Bitcoin or crypto could be in, right? That will be pretty cool. What do you think about the Feta chart? I think it's doomed. Let me check up here on Feta, actually. I think Feta is not a good buy here. I do know already. Let me not look at this chart like the... Guys, I want to be looking at all these charts I'm going to be looking at is going to be against Bitcoin. For all altcoin pairs, I'm going to look at the Bitcoin pair right now. I'm not going to look anymore at the altcoin US dollar pair, guys. That's a thing I'm going to stop doing, because that's not what you do in bear markets. Because in bear markets, you look at the Bitcoin pair. This is indeed doomed. It had a massive run up, and it came down massively. It came down towards this level of support. Oh, damn it. We came down towards this important level of support. Like you can see, boom. Bounce from it. Very nice bounce. Is this a bear market bounce? Yes, it is a bear market bounce. Is it doomed? Most certainly, it is doomed. I'm so sorry, but most certainly, it is doomed. My entry is 21K for a long position. Ooh, that's a very interesting entry. I am looking to open a short on 21K, and I'm not very 100% sure I'm going to get filled up here. So, with your position, I don't know. It's, of course, your position. You have to do your own research on it. But I'm not a fan of being in a long position right now here, but I'm still looking for shorts on the 21K. That's what my strategy is. It's very hard for me to tell what you exactly have to do, right? So please do be aware of that and take notice. But for Tether, this is a bear market rally. Is it doomed? Yes, it's probably pretty doomed. It's probably going to fall down further. Like I'm going to follow the trend right now here with all these altcoins against the Bitcoin pair, you know. We are in a significant downtrend, and it's probably going to fall down further. It's most certainly going to fall down further. It's most certainly going to be coming down just significantly a little bit more. I'm just not a very big fan of how this market currently is looking and how it is currently standing. So, no, I will be staying away from many of these altcoins. I'm currently also holding only 5 altcoins in my portfolio, guys. I've been telling you what I've been doing with my altcoins. I am only holding 5 altcoins. I am only holding 5 of them. AMC to the moon. No, I'm not buying it. Yo, what's up, Rover? Trader Dummy, welcome back to the stream here. Hopefully you're doing an absolutely amazing job. Rover, do you think it's going straight down to 17K? I don't know. If it does happen, I would like to see it happening now over the course of the weekend, right? So, if it's going to go down straight to 17K, I'm not so sure about that. There's going to be definitely a lot of buy pressure, guys. If I've been looking at what are the levels where we're probably going to be finding significant support at, and let me open the order book real quickly for you guys out there. As I saw recently a heat map, and let me quickly open the heat map for you guys out there. So make sure to stay here in the stream. I've got something very interesting. Let me see. Load more articles. So I'm currently looking for this. Yes, I found it. Open a new tab. Boom. Here's the heat map basically from the market we're currently looking at. And actually, if we're going to look at the heat map, we can clearly see that the majority of the support will be getting found around 16K. 16K is a huge level for Bitcoin, but also 18K is going to be a very strong level. 18.5, 19K as well. So basically, everything below the 20K is going to be providing massive support. And you know what's pretty nice? On the top side, there's not going to be a lot of sell pressure. So far, there are not a lot of orders set up. The major order to be breaking right now, the major level to be breaking is 22K. 22K is the zone of the mass rejections. Mass limit orders are set up over there. Above 10 million currently, but below us we've got a lot of support all the way down to 16K. Fall below 16K could be catastrophic. Of course, maybe towards that time we're going to have more orders set up, but currently we're covered all the way down to 16K. I personally think if you can get filled up on 16.2K or whatsoever, you have that opportunity ever. I'm definitely going to be doing that. But currently, I look at the 19K, 18K is going to be major support. And above it is going to be the 22K level that we have to be breaking. And like you can see, once again, we come close to the 22K, boom, we fall down, right? So it's ball over here, boom, come close to 22K, boom, fall down. It's just a massive level of massive liquidity and massive limit order setup over there. So, yeah. What else are you holding, guys? I'm still waiting for me to release that. I've been, of course, slowly telling you guys some altcoins I'm currently holding. It's FTX token, it's BNB, it's Ethereum, of course Bitcoin is as a main altcoin. Holding a little bit Cardano, not too much right now, guys, not too much. I think still, we really have to be looking at these Bitcoin pairs, right? If we're going to look at the Cardano compared to Bitcoin pair right now, yeah, it's having a short-term balance, but is this a bear market rally? Yes, it clearly looks like it. So I'm still going to be very cautious with altcoins right now out here. So please be careful. Please be very careful. Boom. Let me quickly check up. Actually, I had a pretty good day today. Pretty amazing day, guys. I've been having a photo shoot today, actually, and yeah, it was pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. I went golfing. I actually started to like golf a lot. I don't know if anyone plays golf here. Lol Dom, I used to love cartoon. What are you talking about? Monday Green. Hey, I'm new here. Some advice. I mean, depends what kind of advice do you want to have here, right? So let me know. Guys, before going further into the content, it would be amazing if we can today maybe smash it up towards the 84.1k subscribers. Yesterday, we reached the 84,000 subscribers, and currently we are aiming for that 100k, guys. It's like something I want to be achieving in my life. It's a dream. It's a child dream, you know. I dreamed of it once I was 10 years old, and right now I'm 21. And I'm still dreaming of that 100k play button. So if you would want to help me, it would be amazing if you're going to subscribe to the channel as well. A reason for you to subscribe is because basically we are doing live trades together with you guys out there on the channel. And on top of that, guys, we're doing daily technical analysis. We're showing you exactly where we think the market is heading towards. And I'm literally one of the most transparent traders out there on the internet. I think the most transparent. I mean, I show my entries, I show my exits. I'm not like showing my trade only if I got entered like some people are doing. But yeah, I clearly set up my limit order, and I truly hope I'm going to get filled up here. I also show you my stop loss, take profit, everything, whole package, you know. If you're interested in joining me with any of my trades, make sure to go to BitGet in the link description. Guys, if you sign up right now and you deposit $50 US, you get a free $50 US reward into your account and no fees for the coming 14 days. You're going to get paid back all your fees you paid after 14 days into your account in BitGet tokens, their own exchange token. So yeah, it's definitely worth it to check out. Why do you place your stop loss over there? It's pretty like logic. Let me explain it. So why do I place my stop loss over here? First of all, we're clearly breaking above our previous support range. So it's going to be looking very bad for Bitcoin if we're breaking, boom, straight above it, right? More importantly, why this level is because basically this is, of course, a previous high where we got rejected by several times before, right? So, boom, you can see over here. Can I pick this level? Boom, you can see over here. This has been a significant level of resistance. And if we break above this significant range of resistance as well, I mean, we're probably going to come back again up towards the upside. So that's why I placed the stop loss around here, a little bit above it. And actually, it's like a pretty good setup because it's a risk to reward ratio of 4. So for every dollar we're risking, there's a $4 reward. So that's pretty nice in my opinion. Like a 1-to-4 ratio is pretty good to look at. Sometimes I do 1-to-5, but like a 1-to-4 is pretty doable right now in terms of actually achieving your price target as well. So there are going to be some more take profits along the way down here. But I'm looking forward towards it. When do we receive the $100 deposit bonus for the WSOT team? As soon as the competition starts, but I don't know. Let me check up. I will send a message actually to Bybit if you have not got that rewarded yet into your account. But if you join my WSOT team, you should get a free $100 if you are in my team. Of course, it's going to be trading funds, so that's money where you can trade with. And not money where what you can right away withdraw. But let me see if WSOT already started, right? Maybe it's at the end of the WSOT. Could be also possible actually, because I do know like if you're looking at your rewards for WSOT, the majority of the rewards are going to get rewarded after WSOT is finished. But yeah, I don't know. I think you should get your $100 in the competition time, but I have to check it up. Let me come back to that as soon as possible. Let me see. How's the team doing? Squad PNL 3%. Oh guys, it started actually. It started. WSOT started. It's amazing. So WSOT is pretty cool to check out, guys. Currently our team. Let me see where we're standing. So there are people already above 300%. So what it is basically WSOT. We can win as a team. Our team it's here to win. You can see 212 people. Guys, we have to be trading our way up here. If we are like in the top 10 in terms of most P&L, most profit and loss in terms of percentage, we're going to win that $1.6 million, like a part of the $8 million prize pool. So that's pretty cool. Make sure to check it out. It's going to be absolutely crazy. Oh, currently, if you become number 1, you win 1.2 million. It's crazy. If we even become number 10, guys, we win $68,000. And literally, it's going to be getting divided by the whole team. Like I think it's 50% for the top 10, and the other 50%, and I think 10% for 20% for squad leader, and the other 30% for the people outside of the top 10. So yeah, if you're in my team, make sure to join it. We could be winning insane targets, right? So looking forward towards it. Actually, looking forward towards trading in this group because I absolutely love it. I absolutely love it. So I see that there's some people in the squad, right? You can see some people in the squad already got like 170% here. So make sure to trade and make sure to join and still my WSOT team. You can join it in the link description, and I will be go after it, but you should get as well free $100 rewarded into your account as soon as the competition started. But if you don't have that, it's maybe afterwards, and I have to check it up. And it's for the first 300 members only. Can you see me? Yes, I can see you, Crypto Boy. Crypto Slavic is here. Where? Where is Slavic? The Dusty BC team will beat you. What is that? What is that? That's not true. Got like Dusty BC got like 10 people on it. Like Crypto Rover, our crew, we got over 200 people in this team. Where? I don't see Slavic in the chat. Where's Slavic? Should I call him to my room? He can call. Should I invite some other crypto YouTubers to my room right now so they can join the stream, guys? Will be amazing if you would love that. I could do that for sure. When Lambo? Not yet. Not yet. Continuation flag. The Dusty BC, man. You're so small. You're a fish for us. Like our community will definitely win. Rover, why didn't you open a short? I am currently waiting till I get filled, right? So we're looking for trade altogether, guys. I'm still waiting to get filled up, guys, and I don't know for how long I will live. I think I will just try to stay live till I get filled up here. Hopefully we can get filled up live in the stream. And otherwise, guys, that's why you should be right to subscribe to the channel and press up your bell notifications right here below the video, because maybe I go live a little bit later today once we're getting filled up, right? So make sure to do that already, and let me check up. Did we smash it through, guys? Oh, we're so close towards the 84.1k. That's amazing if we can reach that. It's actually a very bad setup. You need to trade minimum 30k to get rewards. Really? But Sender, it's 30k in contracts in CFD size. So let's say you have $500 and you're trading with 10x, you're trading with $5,000 every single time you open a trade. So 30k is pretty easy achievable, actually. It's very bad. I didn't know like 30k to get rewards. I was not aware. How many x leverage you're using on your shorts? I'm going to be using a 15x leverage. But like I told you, I have a very tight stop loss as well. So yeah, that's going to be important. What level? Guys, the levels that I'm basically opening my trade on, and I'm still waiting to get filled up, right? So I didn't get filled up at all yet. So I'm currently looking to open a short on 21k, exit on 21.3k if we're going to get stopped out in terms of stop loss, and take profit on $20,000, 19.8k basically. Like I told you, if you're willing to join me on any trades, make sure to use BitGet in the link description, because then you will basically have the same entry levels as me, first of all, and second of all, you're paying 0% fees for the coming 14 days. And you're going to get a free, like the deposit bonus is up to $4,163 US, and you get a free $50 after your first $50 deposit. Yeah, that's it. Always so many things to remember. So yeah, I think BitGet is definitely a very good exchange for trading right now. So it's even a thicker order book than Bybit. So yeah, pretty amazing. Oh, I have not looked into that. I didn't know it worked like that. It's possible for me. So, yeah, Sender. It's like in terms of CFDs. So how it basically works on these leverage trading exchanges, you're buying contracts. You're not like, if you're using 10x leverage, let's say you have let's say you have $1,000, right? You use 10x leverage, you're buying 10,000 quantities. So you buy 10,000 US dollars in trading volume. So your volume will be $10,000 if you open a 10x with $1,000. That's how it works. So that's why sometimes I am in let's say sometimes in a $2 million US position, but that's because I'm going 10x with 200k, right? So that's how it works, and that's sometimes like people don't understand it, but you're borrowing money basically. That's what it is, leverage. You're borrowing money. That's basically what we can call it. But yeah, it's a very good, like if you can borrow money in the right way, it's good, right? So that's the only way. You have to borrow it in the right way. Don't abuse it. But let me go back to the chart here real quickly. Boom, boom. Amazing, amazing. What's your target? I mean, guys, please go a little bit back into the stream. I can actually show you the details, make a screenshot otherwise. Open orders. I think you can see it right now. Yeah, you can see. You can see the stop loss. You can see take profit, and my entry is 21k. So yeah, make a screenshot. And you can check it out. But never follow me. Never do so. No financial advice. Do your own research. Please do your own research. What is your stop loss? 21.3k. I'm going to use a little bit. 21.3k, 50. So $350. But it could be definitely true. I'm not going to get filled up at all, guys. So and don't. And of course, maybe I'm going to close my trade, like close the order anytime soon. So please follow me as well, my Telegram group, like in the link description. Follow me on all these socials, because maybe I'm going, let's say Bitcoin is going to drop a little bit more, and then say, okay guys, I canceled this order. I'm not going to look at the entry anymore. Could be happening, right? So please make sure to do that, because sometimes people have their positions still open and I already closed it. It's like terrible. It's like terrible. So please do that. Do take that in notice. Take that in notice right now. So yeah, depending on really what's going to be happening right now, we're going to be adapting on it. We're going to basically adapt on everything what's going to be happening on this market. That's amazing. But yeah, I'm looking forward towards opening a live little trade. Live little trade here will be amazing, actually. Will be quite amazing. What's your Bitcoin price to go all in? I mean, if we're everything below 17k, I'm going not all in, but like 15k is definitely all in for me, in case it does happen, right? So currently I still have a little bit of stable. Like I have set up some levels every $500 US below 17k here. I've been setting up some buy orders. Cheap Bitcoin, of course. And currently I've not bought my Bitcoin for today yet. So probably I'm going to DC a little bit into 20.6k again. But mainly I'm just dollar cost averaging every single day towards the market. Every single day. So I don't really care. I have a price to go all in, because I have some things where I'm getting paid from every single day, and I'm just buying from that into Bitcoin every single day. So just casual DCA strategy. One breakdown of 20k. Yeah, I mean, if we go down below 20k, it will be amazing. Rover, do you want to check the Ethereum chart? Let me check up not the Ethereum chart, but the Ethereum compared to Bitcoin chart first. So I don't like this chart. Like in terms of bulls perspective, I don't like this chart from a bullish perspective. Why? Is because we're currently literally testing a previous support range as resistance, and that is, historically speaking, a little bit bad, of course, you know. So yeah, let's see what is going to be happening on this market right now. I'm not a huge fan of like being extremely bullish on this region right now, because I just think it's pretty risky. But yeah, we're going to be potentially look for another continuation down in terms of the Bitcoin value, right? So we had a little bit of this run up here, but in a 4 hourly time frame, you can clearly see the trend. How the trend is emerging, how it is currently looking, and it's not necessarily looking that good, right? It's not looking that good. You can currently see previous support could be flipping into resistance. Ethereum is not a very good buy right now, in my opinion. I should wait. Take it a little bit more slow, right? Levels I am going to be looking for buying for sure the $880, for sure the $832. Even in case ever happens. We're currently trading also on a massive level of support, right? So Ethereum has been performing way better than Bitcoin. Like you can see, we're currently, this could be a very nasty breakdown if we do break that trend, right? So we're going to keep monitoring that for sure. The 1 hour time frame, this is a clear wick of distribution pattern, right? So you're seeing basically on Ethereum left shoulder getting formed, head getting formed, right shoulder. So it is a losing momentum structure. It's not a structure I would like to be buying in towards. You can see as well this uptrend getting broken, together with this horizontal trend right now breaking below it, pretty bad. So let's see what is going to be playing out right here. But it isn't, in my opinion, not necessarily looking so good. And for me, a confirmation I should be waiting for is just a break. Oh, we already did it. I thought we were still trading above it. But Ethereum, one is shorted right now. I don't know necessarily if it has to plunge right now down, but it is not looking good in terms of 1 hour supports that we are currently losing. So just purely look at the charts, what the charts are telling you, and currently the charts are telling me, at least, that the chart is just looking a little bit more dangerous. Let me see. Rovers, Telegram like Twitter. At 61 years old, still old school, even laptop. Telegram is pretty easy to use. It's just like we have a group and we just share our stuff in there. It's not that hard. Like I can show you. It's not that hard. You can join, guys, my Telegram group if you want to. Let me put it in the chat. It's pretty cool if you're going to join it, actually. But no, it's like the Telegram group is not that hard to understand. It's just like a group. Sometimes, of course, if we go live on a trade, like let's say I call for a trade, I enter my trade, and then I, of course, like I call my trade in my Telegram group, then I go live if we get filled up. Like we trade basically sometimes together. Sometimes, of course, I do trade a lot myself as well. Sometimes we do trade together, and that's where I share it in my Telegram group. So it's not that hard to understand, actually. I never used Telegram in my whole life. And I started using it and I actually like the platform a lot. It's very easy to use, very user-friendly, and it's not that hard. Like, we have a group. You don't have all these disturbing messages. You only have me that's talking about stuff. Sometimes I send some chat messages about what I think. And usually it are just very short-term update videos on the market, like 1 to 2 minutes. Just if you want to be staying up to date about the market, what is exactly going on, you just have to be there, you know? You just want to be there. But yeah, Ethereum right now losing 1 hour support, not necessarily is the good short. I mean, I don't like the short like right now already, right? But we are clearly losing the support level. Maybe we could go up a little bit here, in my opinion, like boom, 1200 and then fall down. But definitely, we are at stages in the market where we are starting to look a little bit more dangerous, for sure, true. And I want to be definitely pointing that out, that it is not necessarily looking all too nice here on this market. Waiting for Ethereum retesting 12.9. Yeah, I think we could be definitely wait for a little bit higher targets. Actually, let me look at the long to short ratio. I'm very patient with my long position right now, a short position right now on a Bitcoin, because I just think we have enough time to be entering it, right? So I'm still waiting. I still think like there could be a small little recovery before potentially continuing the trend or whatsoever, right? So give it maybe another 4 or 5 hours before I'm entered, but or not even entered, right? So I'm just going to be looking at how this is going to go. So there's a little bit more of a short ratio right now in the market. So I personally think there is a little bit more upside to come before potentially falling down here. So I truly would love to see to get my position filled up, right? So another $250 up, and then we are all good to go for our position. Sorry, where do I get Telegram? You can download it in the App Store. What trade setup are you currently looking for? Guys, I explained it already several times before. Make sure to go a little bit back into the beginning of the stream. I'm currently looking for a little bit of a shorting position here in the market. Let me see. Yeah, we'll definitely hop on to more Ethereum if we do decide to go below 1,000 for sure. I mean, you know, for $1,000 you buy one Ethereum, it like feels so crazy. I remember for like DCAing like usually approximately $2,000 a day into Ethereum, and I buy 0.5 ETH, you know. And right now it's like I spent 2K and I'm buying 2 ETH. It's crazy. So yeah, definitely lovely times here in my opinion. It's amazing. Which link can US residents sign up for? I think BitGet you could use in US. So yeah, if you want to be trading in the US, check out BitGet. Otherwise, yeah, make sure to use a VPN. You literally have no like latency if you use a VPN. I use NordVPN. I don't have a link or something to it, but I think it's pretty good to use. Yeah, you can search it up very easily on the internet. But maybe I should also set up a link in the description so you can easily find it. Because US is blocking a lot of stuff right now nowadays in crypto. And also in the Netherlands, guys, Coinbase, you have to do KYC to use Coinbase in the Netherlands right now. Crazy. And I moved away from the Netherlands. I am originally Dutch, but I moved away there, so I don't have to do KYC. Very happy. Robert, what's your take on XRP? I'm not going to attack the XRP community or whatsoever. I think XRP is just, it's just hard to say what it is exactly going to be doing right now. You know, it's been pretty significant downtrend, of course. Looking at the weekly Bitcoin compared to ETH, Bitcoin compared to XRP pair, right? This is really something I would like to be buying. I mean, I think just for XRP, we have to be waiting for that lawsuit. If the lawsuit comes down and it turns out to be very positive for XRP, boom, we're going to explode. We're going to boom, go back towards extreme high dollar Bitcoin valuation. But personally, I think it's going to be keep on being a security, because that's what the SEC is going to do. They're going to hunt down cryptocurrencies and figure out are they securities or not. And I think XRP is pretty screwed. I don't really think necessarily that they're going to win, or maybe they're going to settle. I don't know what they're going to do, but I just don't think it's going to be having a very good ending or something. So am I holding a massive amount of XRP? No. Am I currently holding XRP? No. Was I holding XRP? Yeah, I was definitely holding some XRP. Currently not looking to buy massively in towards it. It's been performing very good on the recent weeks. I do, of course, have a little bit of it, but it's not like, it's not more than 1% of my portfolio that's currently into XRP. And no, it's bear market. It's risky, you know. So could definitely bleed more. And my take is very neutral right now on XP. Yeah, it has to be seeing a little bit of a pump, right? On the daily. Like on the weekly, yeah, you can see barely a pump. But on the daily, like you can see right here, if you bought it a few days ago in the dip, yeah, you would have made 32% profit, right? It's amazing. Yeah. I'm taking it slow. XP will be probably win. You think, oh, Team G. Good morning. Hopefully you're doing better. Check your Telegram, lol. I will check my Telegram. Definitely. Let me see. Oh, sorry. We'll stand off the stream. Oh my gosh, I totally forgot. That. Thank you for my reminder. So the whole crypto community is here. TMG, do you want to join? Oh, Dusty is well here still. Like we should like do a stream all together. That's amazing. I'm also away from the analyst for a while. That's amazing. So did I hear XRP? Yeah, you did. And I'm not a very, very big fan. XRP will probably win is what Team G is saying. I just think like the SEC is going to be hunting for all these securities right now, right? That's what they're doing. That's what they pointed out. With all the cryptocurrencies, where literally what Jerome Powell said is, with these cryptocurrencies, we have to figure it out. Are they securities or not? You know, do we think XRP is going to be security? I mean, I'm pretty neutral on the fact. Like, I'm not massively invested on XRP. I'm not going to be hating on the XRP maxes as well. But for me, like in these markets, in these bear markets, it's just not so smart to hold all these kinds of altcoins, right? And XRP is definitely a bigger risk right here. Yeah, as soon as they get settled down, if they settle down for the lawsuit, it's going to be boom, explode towards the moon, right? But we just have to be a little bit more careful right now. And I'm a big fan of it right here, to be very honest. I can join. Depends if your stream is set up to add computer audio. It is set up. Should I send you a Google Meet? Of course. Let me invite you. That's pretty cool. I will send you a Google Meet right now, and I will set up everything. Boom. I will send you the invite right now through Telegram. Let's get everyone over here. Let's get everyone over in the stream. Let's make it an amazing stream. Boom. Boom. Let me set up also my computer audio for this. Yeah, it should supposed to be ready. So yeah, if you join this link, I can get you in front of the screen. So guys, how cool. TMG is going to join the stream. What do you guys think? I think we've got... Boom. Here he is. Okay, I will get him in the screen right now. So yeah, if you join this... You have to mute your... How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just setting up on my end. Is it coming through okay? I think it is.
It is. I'm currently, boom, getting you into the screen. Like this. Yes. Amazing.
Very good. Very good. So what are we talking about then? We're talking XRP, but that's not the most interesting topic.
No, it's not very interesting, to be honest. No, actually, we were just talking about the market right now. I think, yeah, I got your face in correctly right now. Yeah, boom, like this. So, yeah, what we're talking about, basically, talking about some trades, because we like trading here on the channel.
How are you doing that? That's cool. With the... Oh, I like this. You must have multiple skin. No, you're way better at streaming than me.
Okay, yeah. I mean, I got used to streaming. I've been doing it quite a lot. So let me see what the chat thinks of it. Nice they say that you have a nice haircut.
A nice haircut. I need to have my haircut. I've not had it cut since we was in Monaco.
Oh, really? Oh, that's already quite a while ago. No, but what do you think about the market? Tell me about it.
I think the market is in an interesting place right now. I think that I think it'll probably go lower, but to be honest, I think that we'll probably have another little dip down, maybe just like 19.5 or something, rocket to the upside, wreck all the shorts, and then eventually dump back down to like 13K or something.
13.
Yeah, I think that 13K is the number of which, I mean, I've got a lot of bids down there, a lot of bids. I just, it's not that I wanted to go down there, obviously. You know, my financial situation, it would be much better with the prices up. But yeah, I think that low is where we're headed.
Okay, that's interesting. You know, I just, like, I don't know if you see the chart right now, but this is Bitcoin, and every single time it goes below the 1,000 daily moving average, like, I don't care if it's going to fall down to 13K, you know? I'm going to buy more. Of course, I wish it goes up because it makes me more happy, but every single time it's below the 1,000 daily moving average, it's just a good buying opportunity. So I just see these regions as DCA regions, just buy. This is not the region to sell, obviously, but yeah, it can go down lower for sure. But it's just worth to be buying right now. It's so worth it.
I agree. I 100% agree. I think that anybody buying Bitcoin 20K, below 20K, 23K, who cares where it is? Because it's not going to matter in 3 or 4 years' time. Is it like you're going to wish you bought the dip more? It's always the case. Do I wish I bought more at 10K? Yes. Do I wish I bought more at 3K? Yes. Could I have bought more? I don't know. I was pretty leveraged at those points.
Yeah, talking about leverage, do you have some trades open right now?
Currently, yes, I've got some short positions open on. So I've been shorting since this morning. Did you see the pump on UST today? That's been going crazy today.
Really? Okay, let me check that out. That's actually a pretty interesting topic to talk about because, yeah, USDT. Have you seen USDD? What do you think about USDD actually?
I think that Justin Sun is a complete maniac, and if you trust him with your money, then you're insane. So, what are my thoughts? USDD is it not the Tron stablecoin?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. In that case, yeah, no, don't touch it. We've learned our lesson about algorithmic stablecoins. They're no good.
I'm not seeing a pump on USD Tether, to be honest.
No, UST.
Oh, USD. Oh, sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's gone from 0.005 up to 2 cents. So it's gone up 4 times the past 24 hours. You're looking at USDT to USD. Well, go on UST.
I am on USD currently.
All right, no, there's a stream delay. That's why. Yeah.
USD, yeah, it hasn't pumped that hard, to be honest. Or
It has.
I'm so bad. Oh, I see. Oh, damn it. That's crazy. That is crazy. Okay. That's a significant bump. I mean, I'm not buying it. It's just probably going to go down. Yeah, 250%.
Don't go near this. It's terrible. But no, for everybody that previously was in a 99.5% loss, now they're all in a 98% loss. So, you know.
I saw Anonymous as hunting down Do Kwon. I
There we
saw it
go.
on the Crypto
That's the
Savings
one.
Expert.
Yeah, it's finally come up on the stream now. I can see it.
Oh yeah, it's there's a little bit delay. I think 20 seconds or something, but it's crazy. But like I've been already talking about USDD, and you know what's pretty interesting about USDD is like they got currently a 300% collateralized collateral ratio, but they bought the whole treasury up with Tron. You know, Justin Sun bought the whole treasury, and also all the market cap in USDD. Justin Sun said in an interview, okay, yeah, this is what the users want. They want to have this stablecoin. But literally 85% of the market cap came from him, from Tron. And he's trying to scam you over. It's going to be a multi-billion-dollar fraud once again, all over again. And currently you can get 30% plus APY. 30% plus. Do you believe this?
They're just printing more money out of thin air. It's like they've not learned the lesson. People, learn your lesson. Don't buy this nonsense. If you want to farm stable coins, farm them on legitimate DeFi farms and earn between 5 and 15% interest. But anything above 15%, I would say, is questionable. How are they doing it? There are a few platforms that I know that do it legitimately, but on the whole, I would say that anybody offering over that is either using supply inflation, like they do with these algorithmic stable coins, or, I mean, it's just generally just supply inflation. It's never good news.
Yeah. And also, everyone who's right and watching, first of all, smash up the like button. More importantly, also go to Deb Martini, his YouTube page, because he's currently in the stream. Will be amazing if you're going to subscribe to his channel as well. 134,000 subscribers. That's impressive. Pretty good views you have.
It's been better recently. I changed the thumbnail design, so I started using the little guy that looks a bit like me.
Actually, he does. He does look like you.
It just needs blonde hair and then with the sunglasses, you know, it's pretty much an exact replica.
What do you think about my new trade? I'm currently looking to short this region. You will probably see it in 20-second delay. Short this region. Previous support zone. Probably going to be looking to flip it into resistance if we come back up, maybe in the coming 4 to 5 hours. Looking to take a small little short with a tight stop loss. Yeah, I'm thinking of taking this trade actually. I already set it up over there. But hopefully we can retest it.
I'm looking at it now. It's just going through. I understand what you're going for there. Yes, I think that makes sense. You're on, what time frame are you on there?
1 hour.
Yeah, no, that makes sense. That makes sense. I like that. I would say, where are you placing your stop?
Stop loss above this small little hike. Like it's on
And
the
where you-
21.3k. So yeah, if we really break above 21.3k, I personally think we are going to come back up again. Still could still come down from off that point, but still, yeah, that's for me the level I would like to exit because it's just becoming too big of a risk at that point. But yeah, I'm taking this with the community. If I think it's a pretty interesting one, but I'm not very sure if I'm going to get filled up actually because we already broke this significant. We broke down clearly to a downtrend. We're currently clearly trading in a lower low structure, lower high structure on the 1 hour time frame. We broke below a very important level of support. It's probably going to fall down lower, right? Also on the 4 hour, we're already turning over right now. So yeah, we broke important levels of support as well on the 4 hour. I'm very worried about this break we had right here. Pretty important support level on the 4 hour. We broke below it. It could just get much, much worse. And I'm prepared to go lower, of course. I would love to see the market going up, but it's just like, it's looking so tricky.
It's in that sideways zone. And I remember the last time I was in the sideways zone, which essentially was when we was down at 3K. Like the last time we were properly in that sideways zone, down at 3K. And it just seemed to go on forever. Every breakout was rejected. You just stayed within a certain zone and we just never left it. I want to ask you, what do you type in on Bybit to find your World Series of Trading team? I want to see your rank compared to mine.
I really want to access Bybit, but apparently I can only access Bybit with a VPN on my PC over here. So I can't do it because I can't use a VPN and stream at the same time because it makes the stream laggy.
What VPN are you using?
NordVPN.
Don't use Nord. Use Express. Use my referral link. The link in the description.
Okay,
Uh,
okay. I have to
no,
check
but
that out.
seriously, I stream through ExpressVPN when I do streams, and I've never had an issue.
Which server do you stream from? The UK?
I stream from the the UK. I set it to London, or sometimes I set it to the Netherlands.
Okay. Yeah, I like there NordVPN has not got any service in Dubai, so that's the problem. So I have to go reroute it to all the way to Europe, and it's terrible. But I have to check that out. But currently, it might seem
What do I type in? What do I type in to find it?
here to
Yeah.
win. That's it.
Here to win.
If you just search here, you can already find my team, or you can go to the highest link in the description in the channel right here, guys. You can find it here.
I'll just do that. That's easier. Let's have a look. Where are you at?
Did TMG really lose $15 million in a trade? Let me know.
The most I've ever lost in a single trade is around $6 million, which
crazy.
It was nasty. And then the most I've made in a trade is something equivalent to that, about maybe 5 million in a single trade. The problem that I had on that particular occasion where I blew up 6 million in one go, it was the dollar cost average strategy that did not work in the dip when we started dipping from 60k and I'm averaging in at 50k, 45k, 40k, and then bam, liquidated. It was rough, was that? But I'm fortunate that I managed to trade my way. Like within getting liquidated, on the bounce back to the upside, I made $1 million on the bounce back. So it was insane. But I think in total, I'd say that most people in crypto that did altcoins like myself and still do altcoins like myself, I'd say our net worths are down a solid 90% from the all-time highs. So anybody that thinks, this guy goes out there, just shills crap on the internet, that's not true. I do genuinely invest in all of these things, and when they go wrong, it goes so wrong. It's terrible. But that's the nature of the game, and if you've got to be in it to win it. If you're not in it, you're not going to win. And doing it over a long period of time, you are going to win because you're going to end up with some things like, who would have thought Matic, of all things, when it was down at 1 cent, would be worth $2.64 at its peak, something like that. 264x, but you could have bought it on Binance. You bought $100 of that, then you had so much money. And we didn't. We live stream bought $40,000 of it at 2 cents. And then, so that was a really good one. But that's what I want to say to people is,
I think layer 2s are right now shitty investments because Matic, it's going to perform very good in bull markets. I think I'm not going to load up on any layer 2s for the coming 1 year, maybe 18 months, and then I'm going to start loading up on them again. Because in bull markets, they perform very good because we need them. But right now, we don't need layer 2s because look at the fees. They're incredibly low. So we don't necessarily have to use them. But also, interesting to point out, right? We are currently seeing a significant decreasement in daily volume. Oh, this is it's spicing up everything. We're seeing a significant decreasement in daily volume. We're seeing a bearish divergence as well getting formed on the daily time frame. You know what I really would like to see? It's just a lower low on the daily and a higher low on the RSI on the daily. That is what I would like to see. That's why I'm waiting for that bullish divergence on the daily. That will be amazing.
Unfortunately, the SEC can pipe up at any time and wreck everybody, which is the whole problem with this market. It doesn't matter how good our analysis is. It can be ruined by one of them just saying something. And that's always been the most frustrating thing. I call this BART season because I think we go sideways and just start BARTing around, big moves up, big moves down, and really nothing much in between. Because for me, this is basically prime time for manipulation by uber whales, not like whales, not like me and yourself. We can't do much about it. We may be able to in maybe 6 months' time. But for now, this is people with net worths of plus 100 million. They can move this market pretty easily. And what they do is they tend to find coins like Bitcoin. Like if you club together, say 3 or 400 millionaires, and say they all put 10 million into a 10x leverage trade, they got 400 million of liquidity to push the price in a direction of which they choose. They all just load in at the same time, or rather, they just dump a bunch of Bitcoin at the same time as shorting it, and the price goes down terribly. And so that's for what happens when volume drops off, you end up with massive moves and not much in between. And I feel like that's where we're headed. It's not the most fun period of time. But we're getting there. We're not at the bottom yet, though. I don't feel like I've lost enough yet
Yeah,
to.
you really have to get that hit in the stomach, you know? I don't
It's
feel the hit yet.
yeah.
I don't feel the hit yet.
And I think for many people out there, like look at the subscriber drop off, look at the engagement drop off. It's such a good metric. I would say it's not down enough. Like engagement is still
Uh,
very high.
I do feel it here on YouTube because, yeah, we've got like 600 views right now. I remember those good old days. Like, we're chilling around with 1,200 at least, you know? At least 1,200 on like a day where was no volatility.
It's true.
And it is definitely terrible, the sentiment. Like, everyone, the terrible part about this market right now is that you're getting a fundamental attack. Like, people are going to fundamentally attack you because I say I believe in Bitcoin, and then people are going to say, Bitcoin, it's down, right? It's shit. People are going to attack you fundamentally. Also, they're going to start dancing around you. Like, they're going to dance in a bloodbath. They always have been hating on Bitcoin, also on 3K. They said, oh, I'm never going to buy it. It's shit. It goes up to 69K. You don't hear them. Market goes down to 20K. They're going to dance in your blood. You know, they're going to start saying terrible things again. And you're getting that fundamental attack. Also, my family, I was talking about it. And everyone came up to me. Everyone. And they said, it's going good with your investment, right? You know, that happens every single time, and you're getting that fundamental attack, and it's harder to hold because people are they don't believe in you, you know. But if you right now make that push through these harder periods in the market, I know for sure. I just give it maybe 2-3 years, you know, and we will be so rich again.
Well, yeah, the exact same thing happened to me this time and the last time. The last time when I actually had a job, and I was telling people at work, like, you need to buy this. And I was telling them like lists of altcoins that you need to buy this and just hold it 2 years. Just hold it. Don't look at the market. Just hold it and leave it. And if they'd have done what I said, they'd all be retired by now. But none of them did do that because nobody has got, like, very few people, not nobody, but very few people have got staying power because they've not done the full research and they maybe invested high in the market. Nobody knows when the market is high, but you invest when the market is high. If you don't invest again when the market is low, it's always going to be a bit sad because you might never get back to that all-time high. But if you invest in something, say you invest and since then it's gone down 95, 98%, if you invest again and it goes back up to what it was before, bam, you did the 100x. So for me, these periods of time are full of opportunity for me, especially on the altcoin side of things. I really do. It's altcoins. I like trading and I trade a lot. But for me, I only trade to gain liquidity. And then as soon as I make money trading, I put it into altcoins. And a lot of people say that this is a silly strategy, but ultimately, I think I did really, really, really well during the bull run. I've not fared too well during the bearish period, but at the same time, I don't mind. I started with like 13 grand of debt that I took out to buy the dip. So what do I care? It's all fine. Yeah, people just need to stay in the market, stay interested. And for people sticking around right now, the 543 people watching this stream right now, I think you'll all do really, really well because I know that if you're still here, you'll probably still be here in 2 months and you'll probably still be here in 6 months. And if you're staying for the next 2 years, happy days. You're going to get rich as long as you hold the right thing. Don't hold the wrong thing. Don't be like me. Don't hold UST.
Ooh, that must hurt.
I got stung for 2 million on UST. That was, I think, my third largest loss. My losses in size of order is 6 million, then maybe 2.5 million, and then 2 million on UST. So in total, like maybe $8.5 million of like big stingers. But it is what it is. I mean, it depends if you can even call some of these things like a loss. If you were to look at like my worst loss, it would probably be on an altcoin that I invested in right at the very start. And the altcoin went from being 1 cent where I invested up to being $10, which is 1,000x, and then back down to being like 20 cents. I think it's probably down at 10 cents now. So that meant that at one stage I'd made $10 million off this thing. But then it went back down to being worth maybe like a couple hundred grand. But I don't really consider that a loss because I'm still technically up. So it doesn't really count.
Yeah, you know what I really think is like, I don't really still feel like this is the right time to be buying into altcoins. I actually only hold a handful of altcoins and mainly exchange tokens because I know exchange tokens perform very well in bear markets. They perform very well in bear markets. Just look at, I will show you the chart real quickly. BNB. I'm maybe too big of a fanboy of BNB because I just like the chart. I like exchange tokens because they just, like, exchanges make a ton of money in downtrends, you know, and they make money anyways. And look at this chart. It will be probably load up in a few seconds for you. This is the BNB compared to Bitcoin chart on the weekly time frame. This is one crazy chart. It's against the Bitcoin pair. BNB has always performed good against Bitcoin. And why does it perform good? You know, BNB is not spending stupid money on stadium ads or whatsoever. They are spending money on Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't know how much they paid for it. I think at least 150 million or something, or 100 million. Crazy amount probably. I don't know exactly how much it's going to be, but I could reckon it's a pretty expensive partnership. But BNB, like, the biggest promotion for them is just to be in the top 5 cryptocurrencies. They've got such a big developer team. They're innovating. Why the BNB rally so hard is because the Binance Smart Chain. It's just good innovation. And like almost every single cryptocurrency is currently using the sidechain, at least from the BNB chain. So innovation is driven. Always invest your money where innovation takes place. I personally think BNB is a good one because they're investing so much money into developers and development. And it's an exchange token. They make money from the market moving up or down. They're burning every single month more tokens. They already have 99% circulating supply. Like, it's just a good coin, in my opinion, to be investing in. Especially if you look at the previous bear market, BNB performed very good in the bear market.
It was insane. I remember. I loaded up loads at $6 and $9 and thought, oh, maybe this will go to $20. Forgot about it for 18 months and then woke up with a wallet with like 200K in it. It was like, that was from pennies. That was like from back when I had literally nothing. And yeah, BNB at its peak was 600 and now it's not even that. Is BNB even as down as Bitcoin?
No, BNB is less down. BNB is currently, if you look at the from high to low, it is not like, what is it? Bitcoin is down 75%, if I say it correctly. It was 73% down from high to low, and Bitcoin was down from high to low 74. Less than Bitcoin. That's pretty impressive. But like, I bought BNB at $12 for the first time, and my theory was at that point, okay, this exchange is going to make so much money from like fees, etc., and they're buying back into the coin. That was my theory, and they invested their money because they have currently one of the largest development teams out there for all cryptocurrencies. It's crazy. That's the reason why I invest in it, and I go in with the same thesis right now. Just, this thing is going to perform good because they're investing so much money in it, and yeah, it's probably going to perform very well again. So I'm pretty excited about this project. I think it's going to be an easy like 2K, 3K. It's going to do a 10x at least in the coming 4 years, at least.
Oof, that'd be nice.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I never calculate. Okay, I made so much money if this happens. You should never do that. Like, I did it. I did it already.
I mean, like, you can see the explosive. This is what I think a lot of people, again, they don't have the understanding of what it's like to experience explosive growth in the market while it's happening, because most people find out about it and then join at the back end. But looking at that chart there for Binance Coin, I don't know if it's moved off the screen now, but you can see the explosive growth. As soon as new users hit crypto, where do they go? They go to the #1 crypto exchange. So, and Binance also is going to have lots of new features, I think, over the coming years that will make it more like a bank, more like an institution, more like just like a huge global bank. And I think in the future, you're going to find that exchanges actually become global banks. And that's where I see things happening. As soon as I see us coming out of this bear market, when we have CBDCs, central bank digital currencies, I think that takes us out of the bear market because you'll have new money supply when the government just starts printing loads of money. They're going to have to do it at some stage. All governments around the world need to start printing cash, otherwise their economy systems are just all going to collapse. People need more money than what there is in society right now, and they kick-started money printing and then slammed on the brakes when they realized that we were getting rich, and they were like, we want a piece of this. Like, let's put the brakes back on for a little while, make our CBDCs, and then load up on the dip. Then, as we know, that all these crypto exchanges are going to integrate these CBDCs immediately, and it will make a seamless transfer. So the reason why people in the past have been so excited for like Bitcoin ETFs and stuff like that would be, your ETF is basically opening yourself up to a liquidity pool. But with a central bank issued digital currency, the liquidity pool is much larger than with a Bitcoin ETF because you have the entire supply of the global currency. So it's going to be exciting. I look forward to CBDCs. I think they're a good thing for us, but I don't think they're a good thing for the world. I think they just make crypto people rich.
That's terrible in the end of the day. By the way, let me set it. I think I screwed up. Let me set it correctly back. This chart is very interesting to look at, but I think I just screwed up. I messed it up. Damn it. Okay, so I made a chart, very interesting one, but I can't seem to figure it out that it is once again on the same points. But this is the chart, Bitcoin against gold. Let me just purely go into this chart. Let me show you this. Okay. So this chart is basically calculating Bitcoin US dollar divided by gold. Look at this uptrend. This is crazy. We're currently touching an historical level of support for the Bitcoin against gold pair. Historically speaking, it is a very good period to be buying Bitcoin at this region. You can clearly see some kind of a Bitcoin chart in this, but it's less exponential because it's basically measured against gold. Also, if you just put up this horizontal right here, I think this is so fascinating to be pointing out. Like, this chart is this is a huge opportunity I'm currently looking at. Like, on the larger time frame, once again, I'm not talking about today or tomorrow. Like, I'm not expecting a bounce today or tomorrow significantly back to 30K or whatsoever. Like, on the larger time frame, right? We can stay another month here, just give it maybe 2 more months right here. But this is, of course, an extreme big opportunity. And also, already pointing out on the BLX chart, every single time a bear market bottom has been formed, it has been approximately, let me say this correctly, 800 days after the halving event, the bottoms were getting formed, historically speaking. On average, of course, right now we're in a different macro environment, but still taking everything in consideration, currently 770 days away from it. Pretty damn close here, to be honest. So maybe 30 days, maybe 60 days ahead of ourselves. And also considering the fact, and also I think that the Binance is currently doing a very shitty job by what he's currently saying, but oil prices has been decreasing significantly again. They have been falling off a little bit here. So could the inflation come down a little bit? And can the Federal Reserve be a little bit less hawkish? Could be, of course, a potential scenario that can play out right now. Only a bad thing, and why I think currently the oil prices are coming down is basically because they're pricing in a recession. Because if a recession hits, oil prices are going to drop anyway. And then you have Biden, who is going to say, we're going to give everyone tax-free oil over the course of the summer. What he's literally doing by that is creating demand. And what Jerome Powell is doing on the other side, destroying demand. So they're not working with each other. The prices has to be high to bring down the inflation. You have to bring down the demand for oil to bring down inflation. And then at the same time, he's going to say, wait, we're going to pay for all the taxes. Where's all the money coming from? I don't get it. It's terrible.
It's strange. They're doing that here in the UK as well. They're cutting taxes again.
It's terrible.
From my perspective, if the government isn't going to print money, they need to increase taxes. And if they're not going to increase taxes, they need to print more money. So which one is it? You got to choose one.
It doesn't work. They're literally creating the Great Depression right now. That's what they're doing.
Is insane. But then maybe was this all very calculated from Russia when it comes to what is going on there? Was this all a move that was thought about years in advance and in order to cause a global financial crisis? Because essentially that's what we're trying to do in Russia when it comes to our political tactics. Like, I think it goes pretty deep, in my opinion, when it comes to global political warfare is now no longer fought in battles. It's not fought with nukes. It's fought with money and isolating countries. And I somewhat think that this the whole world would get so much better if there was no longer a war in Ukraine.
100%.
And it needs to end, and as soon as it does, the markets are going to respond so positively. So you've got that to look forward to as well.
Yeah, especially also if the sanctions go away, like everything can just go back to normal. That's what we're waiting for. But yeah, like Russia maybe could have been foresee this and like buy the dip right now, and they're buying the dip. Let's say they're doing that. And then they're afterwards are going to say, okay, we're stopping the war and everything is going to pump, and they have got such big of a positioning, you know, because they
It's
are abrupting the whole supply chain, you know. Also, China currently with the new pandemic variants again.
Somebody said in the chat, what are your top three altcoins to hold during the bear market? And I'd like to respond to that question by saying, um, I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I think that buying anything at these levels that is in the top 30 right now is a very sensible idea for the long term. I think that buying your lower caps right now, you need experience and you need to be prepared to lose money if you're investing in lower caps, just because some of the projects will never come back. They'll get forgotten about. It's very difficult for small projects to continue, like restart gaining momentum. Very difficult. So, in order for those guys to be successful, they need to come out with good products. And I would say only probably 5% of small caps actually manage to make something decent, and that gains user adoption. So I would be looking at anything in the top 30. But if I was to say three altcoins off the top of my head, it'd be Ethereum, BNB, and probably Elrond. That would be my three.
Nice. And also, guys, before going further into the content, make sure to follow that Martini guy as well on Twitter, same tag, but also on YouTube. He makes very, very cool videos, talks about it, crypto every single day, talks about the charts, talks about news especially. He's a very good news reporter. I have to give you that one. But yeah, make sure to follow him as well on his YouTube channel. It will be amazing. But my top three altcoin picks, yeah, of course, Ethereum, BNB for sure. And actually, I'm going to pick another very boring one. And I do hate the company, to be honest. And I will tell you why. FTX token, FTT, I think it's a good investment, to be honest. Also, exchange token holding up very well. But like, what they've been doing, they've literally destroyed 3 Arrow Capital. They've destroyed Celsius. And right now, they're doing an offer to be buying up, what was it? They did an offer for, what was it? Blockify. They did an offer for Celsius. They're trying to buy up everything. But before they did so, they destroyed them. So I just see this as a master plan of like some big wheels. They're putting out the master plan to drop down the market, to screw over all these venture capitals and buy and buying like Blockify that are currently having big issues because of they're rewarding such high APYs, right? So
when with these guys at FTX, they have so much money. Like Sam, do you know how Sam made his money initially?
I don't know.
So Sam made his initial money from the guy that owns FTX. Made his initial money from arbitraging Bitcoin between US markets and Japanese markets. So he'd buy Bitcoin on US and sell on Japanese. And basically, the difference in price at the time was around between 10 and 5%. However, by the time he was finished, there was no difference in price. So Sam made millions and millions and millions buying from one place and selling to another place with an algorithmic bot that just buys and sells like instantly. And he made his money in the same way that he's doing it again. It's very, very FTX is this whole let's crush people and take what they've got. Now, in the same sense as they have the technology, they've done it before, and I think it's very clever what they're doing because they're essentially just reducing the business price to the value of its debt rather than having to actually buy. Like imagine buying BlockFi at the peak of the bull run. You're talking like a 30 billion company at the peak of the bull run, whereas now you're probably talking maybe 300 or 400 million worth of debt, and you could buy it. So that's what they're doing. It's very clever. I like it. I think it's. I mean,
it's smart from a business perspective, but it's like you're destroying so much wealth in the market as well, you know?
It's painful for us that have got to sit and just put up with the guy just crushing markets for the sake of personal
He's laughing,
gain.
but we are.
I mean, he's worth 28 billion, his son, which is insane. Imagine having 28. That's like a. It's just what's the point in having so much money? But at the same time, he does do good things with his money. He probably does better things with his money than what we do. So.
I mean, I doesn't do that bad shit. I mean, I'm just not dropping the market so hard. Actually, I'm not the one who's dropping the market, like dropping my Bitcoin on the market. That's not.
I do want. How I wonder how much Bitcoin these people actually hold. Like the richest people in crypto, how much Bitcoin do they hold? It'd be very fascinating to know because I think there's also a lot of investment coming into Bitcoin right now from very wealthy people. Like I've met a lot of wealthy people over the course of the past 12 months. And every single one of them holds Bitcoin. Like there's very few wealthy people that don't hold Bitcoin. It's like an infection that's got hold of the upper class, and they all want to buy some. So seeing it at these prices, they're going to be doubling down.
Even
And
even almost all the Formula One drivers as well. They're holding Bitcoin as well. It's pretty
yeah,
funny to know. I didn't
it's
knew.
it's maybe not the F2 guys. They don't have any money.
True.
But no, they Formula One ones. Yeah. Who did I see? The Angel Di Maria. I saw a photo of him on Instagram the other day, and he was wearing a Bored Ape T-shirt. Like they're all into it, the football guys. Um,
Yeah, they are into NFTs because they are probably making money from it. I'm not a very big fan of NFTs. Bored Ape's okay, CryptoPunk's okay, but outside of that, I should stay away from NFTs. I've always said it, always. People hated me for it, but
It's
like,
true.
man,
I've never actually made a profitable NFT investment apart from Bored Apes, but I sold those way too early, so I never really made any money. And every single thing I've done since with NFTs, I've lost money on, and I've probably spent maybe 300 or 400K, and I've still not made a profit. It doesn't make sense to me. I've tried. I gave it a go. I just don't understand. I don't understand. Like all it seems to be the way that people make money from NFTs is they literally follow people that make money, and like they follow famous people. Famous person buys NFT. Everyone sees that famous person buys NFT. Then other people go and buy the NFT, and then famous person sells the NFT. So for me, the only people that can actually make money out of NFTs are famous people. Everyone else is like just joining along the train and treating it like a Ponzi scheme. I just don't understand them.
true. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big fan of NFTs, and I should definitely stay away from them for sure right now in these markets. Maybe in the bull run, some of them are going to be performing good again. But just look at the search volume, look at the volume traded. It's crazy low right now. It's crazy low. So
It is. In fact, you just reminded me what I'm talking about in today's video. Uh, this brings me back. It's been a while since we've been looking at this. Google Trends.
yeah,
Um,
search on Bitcoin debt. That's a pretty interesting one if you could look at Google Trends. Oh, sheeps. I'm almost throwing my water over me.
Bitcoin debt, as in.
Yeah, just Bitcoin debt. Like they search for it in every single bear market. Like it peaks. I'm searching it up right now.
Yeah, actually, yeah, it is. What about the actual search volume for Bitcoin? That's actually really no, that's no, it's really up. The
It
search
is.
volume for Bitcoin is really, really up.
Yeah, but in a negative way, in fact. But cryptocurrency, that's the more important one because like Bitcoin didn't spike at all in 2021, but cryptocurrency did spike significantly.
We're actually
Cryptocurrency is
reaching,
still down.
in terms of Bitcoin search volume, we're reaching bull market levels. Like bull market peaked at 76, 56, 60, that kind of level.
Yeah,
And
but you have to search up cryptocurrency. That is really showing how big the hype is, and it's clearly significantly down. But the hype is holding up longer than 2017 right now. You can clearly see it. The hype is staying longer, but less
what
aggressive.
about altcoins? What are altcoins?
It's very popular in Cyprus.
Altcoins, that's not a good search term right now. Looks like my portfolio does that chat.
Oh, damn it. I must look a little bit better. I mean,
No, I mean the actual line, like the line got pretty high at one stage. Like he got insane. I was Sunday Times rich list level, but then not anymore, obviously, because you know how pre-sales and everything like that works.
yeah.
You only get 10% up front or whatever, and then you hold on to that 10% because you want to be good, and then ultimately the value of that 10% declines by 95%, and then you get the rest. So, yeah, in general, I would say that pre-sale investing, you're lucky to make out overall with a 5x.
Nowadays, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Like during again, I also want to point out most people think that pre-sale is something that is only available to people that are known. Like anybody can get pre-sale in this market, and the best pre-sales I ever took were during the last bear market. I invested in a lot of Polkadot related things in the last bear market. In pre-sales, and these were just from like finding out about the company, sending them a message asking if I can invest. But because there are so few people doing the VC kind of thing right now, because everyone ran out of
Yeah.
money, like this is the time that retail gets a huge opportunity. And I met quite a lot of people in 2019, 2020 that were doing the pre-sale things, and they were just normal guys. They, they'd made 30, 40, 50K, and they just started investing 1 or 2K into a bunch of different pre-sales. And then before you know it, they're running massive VC companies and they're worth tens of millions of dollars. And the same thing will happen this exact next time around. It will happen.
Yeah, they're
It
looking
always.
for funding again, and if
Yeah.
you can find a good project, what you want to fund, you can do it. And even with $2,000, they like, you can probably already enter something, you know.
Yeah.
So that's amazing. I've not been doing any pre-sales recently. I've been doing some of them, but I'm very careful right now with investing in altcoins in general. But I do think that this is the right time to be. Maybe not the exact right time, but in bear markets, if you can get a good pre-sale, it can skyrocket. You can make a ton of money from it because they launch in like shitty markets, sell pressure disappears right away, and if the bull market comes, then you're making a ton of money.
Yeah. I find that now is a really good time for it. But the problem with right now is you have a lot of projects that are completely overvaluing themselves. You have people going out there. I saw a SAFT the other day, and they put a valuation for a starting valuation that they want me to invest at as 2.2 billion. I'm like, you've not even got a thing yet. You've got nothing, and you're valuing yourself at what? 2.2 billion. It's not the bull market anymore, guys. Someone didn't get the memo. It's like there's some serious overvaluation. I even think the 100 million valuations are just stupid. Like, these are retention-based assets. If retention is dropped off in a sector, then why is the asset worth so much? It's not worth that much. It's worth a lot less. And your only assets that are worth money in this kind of market are your platform coins, because they're the ones which people keep building on top of. It's in bull markets and in flat sideways markets with good products where altcoins do well. For me, I still invest in a lot of the gaming things. A lot of games, actually. I've invested a lot into games, and I think that games will be a really good one next time round. But there is actually quite a few projects that I'm really pleased about that did not launch a coin in the bull run that I invested in, and they're going to use the funds that they raised from people like myself to run the next 2 years or however long they need until the bull run comes back. And this is what good projects are doing right now. They're not launching their coin. The coin is not important. The coin is a retention tool. And the reason why people use coins is to raise money. That is literally the only reason why, like, 99% of altcoins exist, is because they needed to raise money off a guy. And they didn't want to go and get the correct ways of doing it through a Series A, Series B, that kind of thing, and going through proper investment rounds. They just want to get cash and exchange it for tokens, which is why people have tokens. And then they just launch the token onto the market, hope it does 100x. If it doesn't do 100x, who cares about the investors? They don't have shares in the company anyway. It got towards the back end of all bull runs, it gets used as a scam, and I really dislike that, because again, people like myself, we fall victim to it because we're just doing the same thing that we've been doing for months, investing in things. But then people start taking advantage and going, "Oh, it's well easy to raise money in crypto. Just ask this guy for 50K," and then before you know it, you've done that 3 or 4 times, and it's so annoying. There's so many bad founders out there that are just cash grabbing, and I don't like it.
Yeah, I totally agree.
Somebody
And,
in the chat is asking, how do you find pre-sale opportunities? Shall I explain?
go ahead.
It's pretty simple. You just find projects that have not launched coins yet. So you go, you go, for example, what network do you want to invest on? Do you want to? I would suggest looking for Solana-based projects, because I think that even though Solana is struggling, there's a lot of good things that are built on Solana just because of the amount of VC that it attracts. Because FTX runs Solana, basically. The FTX is like huge in Solana. So yeah, you just look at Solana, and then you look at who is developing on top of Solana, and then you find their websites and then send them messages asking if you can give them money in exchange for allocation, that kind of thing. Another really easy way of doing it would be, if you don't have any money, a lot of people in this kind of market will exchange skills for percentages of supplies, that kind of thing. So you can just send them messages saying, "Look, I will make you a bunch of nice digital drawings. Will you give me something?" And they will agree to it. A lot of these projects will agree to it because they need all the help they can get, especially in this market where everyone's trying to save money. Yeah, so that's what I would do. It's just sending messages, and a lot of people expect that opportunity just falls on your lap, but I spend every day maybe 3 or 4 hours every day looking for what is going to happen in 2 years' time, because I'm not bothered what is happening right now. I'm investing for the long. And this is what frustrates the hell out of me when it comes to the negativity of people in crypto. Yeah, you've lost money. Who cares? I've lost money. Who cares? No one cares. Just get on with it. Continue making. If you stop trying to make money, of course you've lost money. But if you keep going and you keep trying and you keep researching, you'll make money. You just got to keep at it.
We've got some little connection issues, but yeah, you're gone right now for a second. I don't know where you're at, but yeah, it's still laggy. It's alright. I think he's coming back, but yeah, still. I just think if you want to be looking for pre-sales, you just have to contact the projects that are starting up, and you have to do something for them as well to get a certain amount of percentage of the tokens. So give something, and they will give you something back in return. I'm not a big fan of Solana. Anyways, I hope Jordan is still alright here. He's stuck somewhere in between the internet. Oh, where he is. He's gone. He's back. I don't know. ExpressVPN. Don't use it. Don't use it. Okay, that's funny. Are you still there?
I am still here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you reset your, oh, there you are. There you are. So that's...
Have I come back?
Yeah, you're back again. So that is ExpressVPN, I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm not actually using the VPN right now. I'm not. I actually pay for my own VPN. Normally, when VPN companies message YouTubers, they give them free VPNs, but I buy my own VPN to avoid any bias. I just choose the one that I like best.
Okay, yeah, I literally also just paid for my subscription. I have not even looked at it, but yeah, maybe I could have got one for free, but I don't care. I thought this was a good one. I was like, pay. Sorry.
When it comes to VPN, you should pay. There's a lot of bad VPNs out there that'll offer you like a lifetime free VPN if you just talk about it once on YouTube. But ultimately, I think that you're better off just buying the one that you think is best, always. And never use a free VPN. I don't know if anybody knows this, but never use a free VPN. They're stealing your data. They're tracking exactly what you do. It's possible that they're taking your passwords. And also, they're taking all of your data and selling it to marketing agencies. So never use a free VPN. Always use a paid VPN.
Okay, yeah. Why people are asking why should you use a VPN? Basically to secure your online identity, and yeah, that's basically it. And sometimes if you want to be trading, let's say on Bybit or on BitGet, whatever, you can't, of course, access it. Let's say you're in the US without a VPN, and that's why sometimes it's nice to use a VPN for trading, and especially in crypto, everything is digital, right? So they're not allowed to track us, so that's why we're using a VPN. So yeah, I would definitely recommend as well checking it out. Go to Deb Martini Guy, his channel, and sign up for his VPN.
Do you not think it's funny that Bybit moved the headquarters to Dubai and yet you can't access Bybit without VPN?
No. You can access Bybit in Dubai, but like it's very weird. I can access it on my Wi-Fi, but I can't access it with my internet cable. It's very weird. It's a very weird issue. So like that's why I'm looking for a VPN in Dubai, because in Dubai you can go on Bybit, but like I can't access it on this PC for one weird reason. I always am able to access it from my from my laptop, but with my internet cable it's not working. Very weird. I don't know. I'm trying to solve the issue, and then like I started to use a VPN, and I could access it once again. So it's something to do with the internet cable, or like the internet from this building right here. So it's pretty weird. But yeah, Bybit is moving here from, I think, September. They're going to move in. There's going to be a big party.
I also intend on joining you over there at some point later this year. Not on a full-time basis, but...
No, it's fun to, like, Dubai is fun. I think I really like it, but especially in the winter. I'm actually leaving next week again, but the winter is very fun here in Dubai.
I'm looking forward to that. I mean, for me, I think I'll spend a couple of months out there this winter, just because...
Everyone is here.
Yeah,
Everyone.
There's so many crypto people. It's great for networking. It's just an overall fun place to be. Somebody saying in the chat, less taxes. Yes, I'm going over there to set up some businesses, or relocate some businesses, just because for tax reasons, it makes no sense that these businesses should be in the UK. It makes no sense at all. Like, it just doesn't. Like, they don't operate out of the UK. The staff aren't in the UK. Why am I paying tax here on those businesses? That, I mean, it doesn't make sense. So yeah, Dubai is the next best option.
Yeah. Do you live near Slavic? We literally like this building where I live in. Every crypto YouTuber lives in. Like everyone calls it crypto Skyview. It's like address Skyview, but like it's so weird. It's like I'm in the lobby. Right now is of course a little bit less busy, but normally like 10 everyone's in the lobby sitting there. It's pretty funny. Like I think Crypto Jack is in this building. Crypto Alex, Chris, MM Crypto, Slavic, James, me of course, Anoop. Like so many people. It's crazy. It's crazy, but it's fun. I like it because you're all in the same business, and it's just fun to talk about the market together. You know, because yeah, you have every single day you've got something to talk about because Bitcoin usually moves every single day. So yeah.
Well, it looks like currently it's moving back up.
Yeah, not so significantly, but yeah, what is interesting is that the S&P is moving up a little bit. However, Bitcoin isn't. So that's pretty interesting to see Bitcoin being so weak again. Looking at the S&P as well in the daily time frame, you can see very strong. Like every single time we come down, test the support, boom, go back up, test the previous support as resistance, and once again we're currently doing that again here. So I truly hope we can break above it. However, I do see a very big possibility we're going to get another rejection from it. But if we can this week, yeah, someone break above this region, could be very good. But it looks to be that there's going to be a little bit of a shorter term bounce, right? Because oil is falling, the 10-year government bonds are falling as well from, 3.5 to 3.2 again. So there's a pretty significant decreasement, and that's right away having an effect on all markets. So this is a very good signal for some short-term bounces, and we are expecting actually as well that next month is going to be a little bit more colder in terms of the CPI reports. And actually, I truly hope it's going to be higher. Because then the Federal Reserve is going to be more aggressive this month. And then afterwards, I'm expecting actually that the CPI reports are really going to come down 2 months from now on. Then we're going to see a significant decreasement. But of course, in 2 years from now on, because it's year to year, it's going to probably once again be around 2%. And it could be even deflationary if we're going to up the oil creation. Because 90%, like the core inflation is all coming from oil prices. 250% increasement in oil prices in the past 1.5 years. Like the core inflation is coming from oil, so we have to be monitoring that right now. And it's pretty funny because we are literally right now producing less oil than the point where, like, before the pandemic crash, we were producing more oil than we currently are. However, we're using more oil right now. It's pretty weird, right? So everything stopped, like the production of oil stopped in the pandemic crash because all those producers thought, oh, damn it, no one is going to go out for shopping, or like no one is going to create products, so we're going to stop the barrel creation. So because everyone for like 1 or 2 weeks, or was it maybe 2 months, they stopped using oil in the same way that they were doing before. So oil prices plummeted all the way down towards literally, what was it? The price, like $17 a barrel. Right, it's 110. Yeah. Like, it's crazy. So the production also came down massively, and it takes very long to up that production again. And takes. I'm sorry, my PC is lagging. I don't know what's going on. Am I still here? Yeah, I'm still here. Hello.
You are. Yes, good.
Okay. Yeah, my PC was lagging. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, we're still like that's the reason why we're having this inflation as well. Of course, Russia has influence on the market as well because yeah, they are also a big oil producer, but they are literally exporting it right now for more money because the price is so much higher, right? To other countries, or Europe and America. So I think the core inflation is in America coming from oil, and that's what they need to bring down. So please, Biden, don't have a tax summer. It's very bad. Because it will literally suspend, like, it will make things only worse in the end of the day. So yeah,
I do wonder, like, why do we have to put up with these morons in charge of everything? I just can't. It's crazy. Who keeps voting them in? It's not me.
Me either. I mean, I hate politics, but yeah. Let's see. Anyways, I do think I'm going to wrap up the stream anytime soon because I've been having a pretty busy day. Photo shoots all day, recordings all day, for a very cool
photo shoots. What for?
for my news articles and for basically, of course, my new company, Cryptocurrencies. Guys, the ultimate trading bot. It's going to come out 1st of October. We're going to get released. But yeah, we made some very cool shoots because, yeah, we will be also be in a lot of articles, actually, all over the world. It's like a very serious product. It's going to be a multi-million-dollar cryptocurrency product, company, I should say. And that's also the reason why I moved to Dubai for that company. Like, it's crazy. Because we are building something. I wish I could talk more about it. But website is going live in, what is it? 2 months from now on. Oh no, 3 months from now on. 3 months from now on, the website goes live. You can check it all out. But the day of the launch is coming closer every single day. And we've been working very hard in the background. And I still have to go to the gym because I have not went to the gym yet today. So that's why I also have to wrap up the stream anytime soon. Very
good. Well, it's been nice coming on.
Yeah, it was pretty cool that you were on the stream here, actually. Amazing.
Well, I've got to go do some work now. I've barely done. Well, I mean, not barely done anything so far today. I've just been so busy catching up because I was ill last week. So.
Oh yeah, how you're like? Do you want to talk about what happened or?
Yeah, no. I mean, I went to hospital for all of about 6 hours, but I got taken there in an ambulance to give me some magic medicine, and then I was better. They don't know what it is, and they need to do some tests. So I really have no idea what it was, but I can tell you it was the most painful experience that I've had in many years. It was just not very nice. It's not like being. It was not like being ill, where you're ill and you're ill, but it was like somebody just stabbed me in the gut. That's how it felt. It was very strange. But yeah, not
Terrible.
had that thing since. So all good.
I hope you feel better.
I do. I'm drinking water. Lots of water.
That's good. That's good. But anyways, guys, if you want to be following me on my trade, because yeah, I'm about to be opening a trade, make sure to go to my Telegram group as well in the link description right now. I will keep you guys up to date if I'm either going to close down my position or if I get entered. And guys, if we do get entered, I will be jumping back live here on the channel. So make sure to as well go below this video right now, subscribe to the channel, and especially smash up the bell notification because then you're going to get notified once we're jumping back live. I see we reach 84K subscribers. 150, 84.1K basically. Absolutely amazing. Yeah, let's go for that 100K. I'm dreaming still every single day, guys, of the play button. Hopefully we can reach it one day. I personally think we can. And yeah, it's been an absolutely amazing stream with you guys out there. It's bear market, but good vibes. We're going to take new trades here together on the channel. Looking forward towards it. I'm going to go to the gym. You're going to do some work. Guys, make sure to go to Dab Martini guy, his channel, and subscribe there. Smash up also the bell notification like I did, like you can see here. I did it. I did it. And you should do the same because then you're going to get notified once he's uploading a video. And you will be, of course, basically stay up to date about all the interesting news videos. Like, I watch your videos regularly. Like you can see. I usually watch a lot of your videos. Your videos are very good. I watch a lot of guys here on YouTube, guys. It's very good. Like, YouTube is a very good platform to learn stuff. And that's why you should go to his channel and watch his videos. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching towards this amazing new stream. And we'll catch you guys on the next one. Peace out. Goodbye.
Goodbye.